morning, and before even getting anywhere, you have to haul yourself into a wheelchair. How would you like it if you could never join a game of soccer or netball with your mates? Wouldn't it also be absolutely terrible if you couldn't join in the school cross-country run? Well, maybe, or maybe not. People who are disabled, especially people in wheelchairs, don't have these choices. Disabled people in New Zealand get around quite easily, as schools have to have ramps and houses at ground level. It is not like this everywhere in the world. For example, life is very different for those who live in the Solomon Islands. The Solomon Islands are located sharp northeast of Australia and are made up of 992 islands, of which 347 are occupied. More than 538,000 people live there, and they live in houses made of sticks, leaves and mud. They are also built high off the ground in case of a flood and to keep away pests such as rats, snakes and cane toads. It also keeps away a disabled owner in a wheelchair. This makes the owner's job of getting home rather difficult. The Solomon Islands are a poor country compared to New Zealand, and there are no facilities to help disabled people. This is about to change, as my Auntie Susan is going there as a missionary at the end of the month to set up the first disability centre in the country. At this disability centre, disabled people will learn how to care for themselves and their equipment. They will also learn some work skills, such as growing their own vegetables, sewing, wood crafts, and maybe even learning how to type so that they can work in an office. You may be wondering how people get disabled in the Solomon Islands. Well, they don't have many buses, so for public transport, people use open-back trucks. One of the people my auntie had met there had become paralysed after falling off the back of one. He had spent 17 years trying to get a ramp built up to his house. Isn't that a long wait? He now has one, thanks to my auntie. People there also become disabled through malaria. You catch it from an insect bite, and it can cause brain damage. Scary. Any one of us could become disabled right now. Thank goodness we live in New Zealand. Now can you see how different our lifestyle is and how much more lucky we are than others around the globe? So what do you make of your opportunities? Do you want to make the most of life, or do you want to hang around doing nothing? Those who are disabled and less fortunate need our help. We can't do everything, but like my auntie, everything we do and every little bit we do to help them can help make a difference.